Welcome to week one of the UCC with my Wayward Cave Garchomps. I'm taking on Sean and the Scream token. We're going to be going through a team builder real quick before we hop into the replay. I wasn't able to do this live because it was during the weekend and it was before I actually decided to start up YouTube again. So, it is what it is. So we're gonna get to a replay. We'll just do a quick team build as we can see right over here. This is Sean's draft right here. He has the Oxford Speed, Azumarill, Sandy Shock, Cleavor, Ninetales, LOKIX. As you guys can already see, Rotom, Licky, River Room, Corsola, Galarian. So his team is kind of threatening already. So this is hopping straight into my team builder. What we have right over here. So first up, we have Lick, the Necrozma. So Lick the Necrozma. I opted to go for a more bulky set this time around. It was a more bulky Cosmic Power Stored Power Sweeper with Moonlight Heat Wave. Pop the Lumberry on it just because if he wants to Toxic me or Paralyze me or anything, trying to hinder it down, it can't. I'm kind of like thinking of trying to do a mid-game sweep, getting in the right time to try to sweep really fast. Heat Wave has a 93% chance to OHKO LOKIX, even like with some HP investments. It does like 60% to Alola Ninetales. It's just really stupid. Even if the LOKIX, like a first impression into a U-turn doesn't kill with this investment. So it's really important. If I try to get in, if I set one Cosmic Power, it's kind of just over. He can't really do anything. Nothing. He just Lick just doesn't die, right? Just click Moonlight, stay healthy, click Stored Power, and just get up. Heat Wave, Stored Power, and then kind of just win, right? So that's kind of like mid game kind of thing. I try to get in as soon as possible, try to get it done. Next up, we have Gara the Ting Lu with Earthquake, Ruination, Stealth Rock, and Spikes. This is a monster. Okay, so Ting Lu is an actual beast. So it's not even it's no joke. He just doesn't die to anybody. Even he has a Passion Berry for the Azumarill, so even Huge Power Azumarill at +6, I live. I live a +6 after Belly Drum. Azumarill kicks a Belly Drum. Ting Lu still takes the hit and there's good amount of damage back. Earthquake is about 40 to 50%, something like that. But then I could just put, Ruination to get it down. But yeah, he just lives and he hit the speed investment. If I recall correctly, at 138, it was supposed to. I think it's supposed to outspeed. Yeah, it's supposed to outspeed Adamant Zoomer with no speed investment. That's what that speed is for, right? To outspeed that with no speed investment. If he wants to just go max HP, max attack. Next up, we have Shunsui, the Hisuian Goodra with a Citrus Berry today. So we have Draco, Flash Cannon, Ice Beam, Sludge Wave, and this thing is actual monster too. Nothing three shots it. Everything three shots it. That's it. Like nothing two codes it, nothing O codes it. It's absurd. This mod is absolutely cracked. This mod paired with Ting Lu might be the most stupidest thing I have ever seen in my entire life. It's so stupid. These guys just don't die to anything. It doesn't matter if you're super effective. They just don't die. They just don't die. Draco Meteor, Flash Cannon, Ice Beam, Sludge Wave, we just insane coverage. I hit everything for 50% or more, so it's a no-brainer. Even Licky, even a max per def Licky takes about like 45% from a Draco, so it's like, I'm just gonna be able to kill things, come in, take hits, just dish out some damage. But this is no special attack investment. This is just base, right? And just does so much to everything. Next up, we have Laurent the Mimikyu with the Muscle Band with Shadow Claw, Player Row, Shadow Sneak, Storzan. The standard set, nothing too crazy on it. The speed, 96 if I remember correctly. 96 speed. This was to outspeed. What are you? I think it was just to outspeed the Rotom. I think it might be a Cleavor. Rotom, Cleavor, whatever it is to outspeed both of them. It doesn't really matter. It comes in, sets up a Swords Dance, just clicks Play Rough, Shadow Claw, Shadow Sneak. This month doesn't, we've all seen MQ at work. It's all the same thing. It just comes in, takes the hit, and just starts going to work. Late game sweeper, early game hitting. Next up we have Swallow, the Hawks, the Swallow. I don't know why I said Swallow, the Hawks, the Swallow with choice specs, standard choice specs. Set Boomers, Heat Wave, Defog, U-turn, no Air Slash, because it was cool for Cleavor, but Boom Burst just does 80% to it regardless. Doesn't really matter. Max speed this is max modest to outspeed his Ninetales. It just does the work. Boom Burst just, I could bring in an early game, just break things down, or just come in and just pick things off. And last but not least, we have Shiozaki the Vileplume. So I brought this set specifically for the Azumarill. So what it does is the Azumarill wants to come in, and I feel like he wants to click Belly Drum or anything. I just come in with Shiozaki. It's really simple. I take any hit. He does like max. Like, I think he does like max 80%, 90% to my Vileplume at +6 adamant with a muscle band. So it does like 90%, and I'll give a shell belt on it, so I'll just recurve some HP if I just click Giga Drain after a Spring Slap. It's this thing just annoying paired with Tinglu and Gudra. It just sits there, and just does things. The other mon that I was really considering bringing was Palma, and that Palma set was gonna include um, Double Shock, Close Combat, Mach Punch. No, Double Shock, Close Combat, Ice Punch, and Volt Switch. I was gonna bring that with the Muscle Band, but I opted not to bring it because I was like, I don't know I didn't think I actually needed it. I thought this team was good enough, to break things down. So let's just hop straight into the replay. So as we can see, Sean brings the DL Speed, Cleavor, Licky Licky, Curso, Galarian Corsola. I don't know why I said Cursola. LOKIX and the Low Ninetales. So I'm thinking, okay, he's on lead LOKIX, right? He's on lead LOKIX. I don't want to lead my Swellow because I don't want to take a first impression. And that first impression is gonna hurt. It does like it's like 90%. I think it OHKOs in some scenarios if it's muscle banded adamant. I don't know if it's like a roll to OHKO. I don't remember the calcs exactly. So I just opted. Let me just lead off in the Necrozma. And let me just click the Heat Wave. Right? Let me just click Heat Wave, and I have a 90% chance to kill. So that's what I did. So we're going normal speed. I click play. That was loud. Let's turn that music off. I should have done that earlier. That was really loud. Okay, alright. So I just lead off with the Necrozma, and he does lead off with his LOKIX. And right here I'm like I'm inclined towards Heat Wave, but I just got too greedy. I just got way too greedy, and I clicked Cosmic Power turn 1. I take 41%, so I know it's out of my muscle band. And I click Cosmic Power because I'm like, if he tries to hit the first impression into U-turn, I click Cosmic Power, then I just Moonlight into a Heat Wave. So that's what I was thinking to do. In reality, I should have just clicked the Heat Wave. I was getting too greedy. It's just turn 1. I don't know why I was trying to get so greedy. If I didn't click Heat Wave, a low Ninetale comes in and takes 60%. It takes 60% like a minimum, I think, or maximum. Whatever. It's still gonna get 2-shot. It gets 2-shot regardless. So I should have done that. But as you can see right now, he goes ahead and clicks Encore, which I was kind of expecting. I was half expecting him to click Encore. I was half expecting to do that, and I was just gonna go straight into my Gudra and just click Flash Cannon. But then I opted to stay in because I know like he couldn't really kill me. But this was kind of dumb. I was just being stupid. I stayed in for like 6 turns, just staying in, spamming Cosmic Power when there was no point in actually doing it. I don't know why right here I was trying to like play a game. Oh, does he think I just go out to Gudra or something and just not risk the Encore? I was making like super aggressive reads for no reason. Like 100% he just clicks Encore. If I do decide to go into Gudra, he could just swap straight out into freaking Cleavor. Like it doesn't matter for him. So I don't know why I was doing that. I just wasted these next 6 turns. These next 6 turns I just did nothing. Right? I did absolutely nothing these next 6 turns. I take this Moonblast, and I was like, I don't know what, I don't even know. See, I keep going for it too. I don't even know what I was thinking. And now finally it turns 7 turns, and I go into my Gudra. Take 90%, nothing. Then I click Flash Cannon. Oh no, I actually drop a Draco. I dropped a Draco because I knew he was not going to stay in. And I knew whatever coming in on his Draco was going to take 50%. Cursola comes in, so that's fine. I get 50% on it. That's no problem. Disables me. I don't really care. I'm going to pop straight out into my Swellow. Right here, I was, no, what was it? So it was, yeah, I'll go hard into Swellow onto his read, onto his switch. I knew he was gonna switch on anything. I knew he was not gonna click anything. At most, he might have clicked like a Strength Step, which I was not really worried about. And then my Boom Burst would have just OHKO'd it regardless. Against his Deoxys Speed, I knew I'm not staying in against this thing, because if this thing is like a offensive Deoxys and he clicks Thunderbolt, Hawks is dead. Right, so Hawks is dead. So I knew I needed to come straight back out to my Gudra, because Gudra takes everything from it. But instead he clicked Psycho Boost, and that 100% would have killed Hawks. I'm glad I got out of there. So I was really glad I got out of there. And then I think I just dropped another. I'll just drop Flash Cannon. So I was gonna do Flash Cannon into a Draco, because that was the play. Yeah. So it was a roll at that point. It was if I go Flash Cannon into Draco, it's a roll that I killed with Deoxys, and unfortunately I do not get the kill as he gets up 2 layers of spikes, which was not the greatest. And then I click Flash Cannon, but I should have just known that he was gonna swap out, because he knows that you could just come straight to Licky for free. And This is the reason why I kind of regret not bringing the palm out, because if I had the palm out, I could just literally come out against this Licky Licky every time and just, click close combat against it, or just double shock. But he comes out to Corsola, and I just click Elite Seed, and it's just kind of like going, like, I'm kind of like in a stalemate. I'm kind of stuck. I'm trying to like figure out, okay, how do I come in? And he clicked the Ice Beam on the Corsola, which I was like, I mean, it's a fair play, it's a good play. There's a grass type in front, right? And I was really tempted to go straight into my Gudra. I was really tempted to go straight into Gudra and just click another Draco. Like, I didn't really care, just click Draco again. In hindsight, I mean, even then, I could have just gone to Gudra. I think I could have just gone straight out to Gudra, or maybe even Ting Lu, right? But that was just a bad play, and now Hawks is at 50%. So I'm just like, it's not the greatest, and I was scared. I was really scared because I at that point, that Corsola roll, right, on the, what was it? Let's see where he was at. I think he was like at 76%, right? So 76%, it was a roll to kill, and I was kind of scared. I was like, does he take the chance for the roll and click ice, or does he just click ice, hoping that he lives and takes out my Swallow? And I don't know why I played super passive right here. I should have just clicked the Boom Burst. I clicked the Boom Burst. This thing most likely dies, right? It's a roll in my favor. It's like 66% whatever that he kills, so it's in my favor. And even if he does switch out like he does to Licky Licky, right? When he switches straight to Licky Licky, if I click a Boom Burst, my Boom Burst does 50% to this thing, or even like 45%, right? 45 to 50%. So if I click that, this thing just dies, right? Because it'll take, let's say it takes 45%, it dies at 45%, right? Whatever berry is holding, like say it's holding a guava berry, which I think it was holding it. A guava wouldn't pop. It only pops at 25%. So I could have just clicked Boom Burst twice and I would have got a kill. This thing, he had to either let this thing die or something else has to come in and die. So Swallow was going to get a kill regardless, right? And I could come back in because there's no rocks up, or come back in and do whatever I want. So I don't know why. I would just, man, that's just bad. So I had to click U-turn there. I knew that I was not gonna kill Licky Licky, so I go into the Ting Lu. So I try to get up my own spikes. I think I get my own. I get my rocks up. So I get my rocks up, and then I just go back into Gudra, pop my citrus, get back up there, and then he just goes for a blizzard, takes another 22%, which I'm just nice, fine with that. And I should have dropped another Draco here. I was really tempted to do a Draco, but I thought he was gonna make that read and just like stay in and get more damage off of my Gudra. But if I just dropped the Draco, I think I would have been fine here. I really do think I would have been fine. I swapped out because I was scared of the I swapped out because I was scared of like a body press or something coming from it, and I just kind of like clicked Necrozma, not thinking, forgetting the spikes were up there, and I was like, that was a bad play because of course he died. So I gave him a free wish basically right here. As you can see, he just pops up another wish. So in that hindsight, I probably should have just went straight into Mimikyu. I should have used Necrozma as a sack later on for something else, but I just completely blanked that there were spikes up, so that was just on me. So I'm not. So as you can see, 21 turns in, and I'm playing this so badly. I'm playing super passive. I tried to go be aggressive early on, and then now I'm playing passive. I was just all over the place. So now I finally get into Mimikyu. I just click my Swords Dance, cause I'm like, I don't care. He just clicks Gyro Ball, and I'm just like, that doesn't matter to me. And then take 12%. I think I just go for a play rough right here. Yeah, I'll go for play rough. I kind of, so right here I was kind of thinking when I was doing, I was like, I think he might just sack off his Deoxys, um, and I was so tempted to just click a double, just double Swords Dance, because if I double Swords Dance, I won this game, right? Let me tell you why I won this game when I double Swords Dance. So if I double Swords Dance, this alone entails 100% right here at +4 after rocks. Does it take? Oh no, it didn't take any. Oh no, that it does. So after rocks, at +4 after rocks, a Shadow Sneak guarantees Oko's this thing, right? Guaranteed Oko. LOKIX, well, lives, but like you can't really do much to me, so I just play rough. Corsola dies, Shadow Sneak, and then this thing, which is already slower than me, dies to a play rough, right? Dies to a play rough, and then I think it's only Cleavor, only at 295. What was my speed tier on this thing again? 284. So I was slower. I might have been slower than this. So I think I would have won this game right here. Right, he takes that rocks damage. If I just had double Swords Dance, I just Shadow Sneak. But instead, I offer the player because I still kill. But he gets the 10% freeze, which was massive because I went for Shadow Claw this turn. I think, yeah, I went for Shadow Claw, not Player. I went for Shadow Claw. Shadow Claw also killed. So I just went for Shadow Claw, and this thing would have been dead, and I would have been at 16%, which is 100% fine. And then I think he just comes out to LOKIX first impression. I'm not entirely sure if LOKIX first impression has a higher priority than Shadow Sneak. I'm not entirely sure. It might be a speed tie type of thing, like who's faster than the move goes first. I'm not sure. I don't really know how that works, but yeah, that sucks because that alone Ninetales would have been dead, and I think it would have just made it much easier. And then I don't thought out, of course, and he gets up in Aurora Veil, which was just horrible. I mean, it's a smart play by him, even though his hack's on my side. The smart thing to do is get the Aurora Veil up, and then just kill me next turn. Right, so now the Veil is up, and now my chances are slim to none. Right, because like even though I have to draw out these Veils, and he's got 4 more turns left, and he's 5 mon, so I need to somehow draw out these turns. So I just go straight into Gudra. I don't care, he can't really do anything to me, and I just click flash cannon. Yeah, quick flash cannon, trying to be safe. But I mean, my Draco wasn't going to do anyway, so now I'm just opting to try to get a Sludge Wave Poison. I don't get a Sludge Wave Poison. He comes on to the Cleavor, and I was so upset I did not click that flash cannon, because that flash cannon would have done a lot more against that Cleavor. So, and then I just go out to my Gara. He clicks close combat. I take nothing from it, and I'm actually kind of fine with it. He clicks Stone Axe. I just click a Spikes, thinking that I'm okay, and I just click Earthquake afterwards. But instead, what I should have done, I didn't know his agility. I didn't actually even think about agility. Actually, if I'll be honest with you. So that's why I clicked Spikes, because I was like, what if I get his Spikes up with rocks? I might be able to wear something down, so Swallow I could wear things down, so Swallow comes in and just specs Boom Burst everything, right? That's the way I'm thinking. But he's preserving this LOKIX in the back, so I need to kind of like play around that. But the correct play was 100% just to double Earthquake. If I Earthquake on his Stone Axe, he would have to attack me with a close combat again, right? He would have to attack me with a close combat and then he would not get the agility up. So if the agility is not up, I come straight into Swallow, click Boom Burst, right? I'm at 50%. Take 25 from rocks. I don't even think I could do anything at this point. Maybe going to Shiozaki. Actually, if I click that Earthquake die, he does get agility up. I come into Shiozaki and just click Strength Sap against it. Maybe that's probably the best play. I'm not entirely sure. He clicks X's or I'm dead. And then I come out into my Vileplume, right? And I think I just click String Sap or Giga Drain, one of the two. I click String Sap or Giga Drain. No, I click String Sap, yeah. So String Sap brings it back up to full. He can't really do anything to me. I take like 35%, so I'm just like, cool, Giga Drain, and I get all my HP back. Almost all my HP back. 93%. And right here is where it's kind of unfortunate, because I needed to be at 100% to take this Blizzard. But so now I don't take this Blizzard, but he actually just goes for the Aurora Veil instead, but I don't get any type of poison or anything. But I'm still above 95%, which I needed to be. And right, I take the hit. I click Sludge Bomb. But maybe I should have I don't know what I should have done there. Maybe I could have just like Spring Slap trying to get some HP back. Not entirely sure. He clicks Throat Chop, which is fine. And then I think I just lose here. He just goes straight out into this, and I click Defog. I was actually expecting that Sucker Punch. Damn, I don't even remember I did that. But I guess I was expecting the Sucker Punch to come, so I just Defog to get rid of all the spikes and everything. And this is where keeping the Necrozma could have been huge, right? I click Defog. All this stuff is gone, right? All this stuff is gone. He can't click First Impression, right? So he has to go for Sucker Punches. And if I just go straight out into Gudra or something, yeah, go into Gudra on his Sucker Punch, I live any one attack he wants to do. Like, I don't live actually. That was a lie. I don't know why. I don't know what I'm thinking. But I died right there. And then I could use I go back out to Swallow. I click Boom Burst. Something dies. I come out to Necrozma, sack it off. Actually, if I had the Necrozma alive, right, I think what I could have done was just click Moonlight. I come in right after he turns out. I think I just come in with Necrozma. I click Moonlight on this Licky and I just click Storm. I just Cosmic Power up. I think that could have won me the game too. I think if I were to, if I Defog, I do the same as that sequence. Defog, go onto my Gudra, let it die to a U-turn, go into Necrozma, click Moonlight into a Cosmic Power. So Yeah, Moonlight to a Cosmic Power. I think I could have won that game if I did that. If I kept the Cosmo alive and if I wasn't being stupid. But yeah, he lives, gets the Figgy Berry off, Body Slam, and I'm dead. So unfortunately, we dropped week 1. It was not a very good performance on my part. I played that really bad. I was trying to be super aggressive in the beginning, and then I played super passive. Like I played aggressive the first turn, and then I just kind of like stalled out for like no reason. I let the Necrozma go from 60% to like 17% for no reason. I could have swapped out. Right, I'd rather have a healthy 60% Necrozma alive than be 17% is that is rock, that is spikes. You know what I mean? So it was just I did not play that well. GG's to Sean though. He played that amazingly. He played that everything right. He got all the reads right. He did everything great, right? He just played me really well. So GG's to him. But yeah, I'm gonna need to bounce back. I'm 100% going to need to bounce back for week 2 next week. I'm for sure gonna have to bounce back. But yeah, I'm just like thinking about this game, like how dumb I was. Just wasn't playing well. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys go down below and smash the like button, hit the subscribe button if you have not already. We're uploading content every single day. The goal right now is try to get to 200 subscribers. We're at 163 or 164 last I checked, whatever it was. So the goal is get back to 200 subscribers, and I love you guys. Have a good one.